Hey everybody, what's happening? Chris with Blind Chris Outdoors here, and I'm going to show you how I measure things. I'm sure absolutely people probably wonder how the heck I do that. So anyway, I'm going to show you. So first off, this is a talking tape measure made by Tape King, and it has what they call like a spirit level in it, which makes a whole bunch of noise and tells you when things are level. I don't use it, to put it plainly. I use it for the talking feature to get some quick measurements. For instance, if I needed to measure the size of a room, maybe I just want to measure this table real quick to see what the heck it is. So actually, let's do that. So how do you turn it on? So when you're looking at the tape measure, the button on the left, hold that.
0 inches.
All right, it's on. It just said 0 inches. Well, 0 inches meaning like if you pull the tape out from here to here, that's how long it is. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this on and utilize the case.
Spirit of measurements without the case.
So measurements without the case is just what I just showed you. We want to do it with the case.
Measurements with the case.
All right, here we go.
10.
So we go across there, and we're going to put the back of the tape measure at the end of the table here, so it's looking good.
3 and 3/16 inches.
So we have 2 feet, 3 and 3/16 of an inch. And if I forgot what that was, I can press the power button again, just quick tap.
2 feet, 3 and 3/16 inches.
And there you have it. I have my measurement. All right, let's set that on the side here. So, next thing, I don't know how big this paddle bit is. I have no idea. I don't know. I need to drill a hole, so I need the right size. So anyway, since we're not drilling anything, but we're just going to pretend that we're trying to find one that I'm looking for, we're going to use what they call a click ruler here. And what I'll do is I'm going to take a measurement, and then I'm going to show you how it works. All right. Half. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's going to be 9/16, 5/8, 11/16, and 3/4. All right, so this is 3/4 of an inch. So now I know that I could drill a 3/4 inch hole if I needed to, which is awesome. So how does this thing work? I'm sure everybody's wondering. So they call it a click ruler. It's accurate down to 1/16 of an inch. And anyway, from top to bottom right here is actually 6 inches. When you fully extend this ruler all the way out, it's going to be from this part here to here is 12 inches. From the bottom to the end of here is 6 inches. And then every single little mark here that's going along the little thing that sticks out, the ruler part, that is going to be 1/2 inch marks. Every time this thing makes a single click, that noise there, that's a 1/16 of an inch. So for instance, when I just measured that over there, it was 3/4 of an inch. So if we want to set the ruler to that same size, we would just bring the ruler out, and what I do is I go to the 1/2 inch mark and I bring it in as close as possible here, and then I know that 1/4 inch is 4/16. So 1, 2, 3, 4. You lock your ruler down, and then we have 3/4 of an inch. And let's verify that. And there you go. I'll show you right there on camera. Nice flat, same exact measurement. 3/4 inch bit, 3/4 on the ruler. All right, awesome. Let's say we need to measure something bigger. Let's see. There's some rods over here somewhere. These things are all over the place. So let me separate these. And some laying around just stuck together. So these 2 rods are extension rods. They're called a click ruler. For you visually impaired people out there, blind people, these are little, like 3/8 size round rods, and they're exactly 12 inches long, and they have a threaded female end and a threaded male end. So what you do with one of these rods is you screw it into the back of the ruler. Okay? So now you know that you're going to have exactly 12 inches. Let's start it. All right. And you don't want to do it over tight or anything. You just want it to snug. Now I take my fingernail. I'm just checking to make sure I can't put it in a gap. So if I want exactly, let's see, 13 inches, I'm going to set my extendable part of the rod to 1 inch. Okay? So So now I have the 12-inch rod, the part sticking out, half mark, next half mark. That's 13 inches from the bottom of the ruler all the way to here. So I know that's 13 inches. So now, I have this piece of wood over here. I don't know how long it is. Actually, really don't know. So we're gonna see how long it is. So we're gonna pull the rod out. Unfortunately, it doesn't make it all the way. So what do? Do I pick up the tape measure, or do I use the click ruler? Well, the option is we can find the rod. But if I didn't have a talking tape measure, a lot of people don't have a talking tape measure. So we're going to put another rod on here. Again, snug together. Make sure you can't get the fingernail in there. That means it's tight. So then we're going to stand this up, literally, and we're going to make sure that's flat on there. And I'm going to slide this down into the top right there. Make sure this thing's fully touching the board. It's nice and flush. And then we're going to lock it down. Okay, so let's see what we got. So now, knowing that we did that, we went from the bottom of the ruler to the end of the rods. So very important. So we have 12 inches, we have 24 inches, all the way to here. So now we have 24.5 inches, and we have not quite, that's funny, not quite 25 inches. So what we're gonna do is we'll pull the rod out to see how long it takes to get to the next halfway mark. So one click is all it took. So that means this is going to be blah, 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 24 inches and 15/16 of an inch long, okay? So, and that's how we do that. Now, let's prove it. So, we have a talking tape measure. If you're unsure of yourself, we're gonna bring that out, and we're gonna do that, and we're gonna see how long it is.
0 inches.
We're gonna put this on using the case.
Spirit of measurements with the case.
All right, and we're gonna go ahead and run this thing across. So we're gonna touch off the back right here, all the way to the end, and let's see what we got.
2 feet 1 inch, including case.
Well, that's funny. So it says 2 feet 1 inch right there. So these things can be plus or minus 1/16 of an inch. So according to this, we have 2 feet 1 inch. According to that, we have 2 feet 15/16 of an inch, or 24 inches of 15/16 of an inch in that case. So what I would prefer to use is the click ruler. If I was going to cut this piece of wood down, this is just really not accurate enough for me, nor could you put it on a saw. So anyhow, it's a quick little demonstration there. Now, I need a rough measurement. At the stake over here, I don't know, I don't really care how long it is. I'm just curious how long it is. I just have something in my head, maybe I'm looking for some piece of scrap wood or something like that, just to throw together something. We're just going to go ahead. We know we're on with the case right now, so it's still on. And just pull it across with the measure point flat at the back.
3 feet 11 and 11/16 inches.
So
including
3 feet,
case.
11 and 11/16 of an inch. All right. Well, now we know how long this stake is.
And 1/16 inches, including case.
All right, so let's turn this dude off. So that's one way of measuring things, guys. So, out of curiosity, let's just measure something else here a little bit smaller. So we're actually going to measure this package here that these wood flapper bits came into. And we're going to go ahead and make sure unscrew our rod here. Just by the feeling of it, I know it's not going to be over 12 inches long. So just knowing that, anyway, we're going to take the rods out. So we're going to go ahead and open up our ruler. We're not going to get the best measurement here because there's some rough cut on one edge over here where it got open. But we're going to do our best, so we're just going to bring it together. And no wiggle there, so we're good. So we're going to see what that is. So from here to here is 6 inches, 6.5, 7, 7.5, 8, 8.5, 9, and 9.5 inches. That's where we're at. So again, we've counted off all these half-inch marks. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So every 2 of them is going to make an inch. So we have 7 of them. So that's going to make 3.5 inches. All right, let's see how wide this is. All right, so let's see. Just on an angle you guys can see a little bit of there. Now we're doing kind of a rough measurement here. This is something that's perfect. But again, we're still sticking out with the extension of the ruler. So from here to here, 6 inches, half an inch, and an inch. So it's actually 7 1/16 of an inch long. It's sticking out one little click past the 1 inch mark. So push it in, That was one click to get to that halfway mark there. That's 1/16 of an inch. All right, guys, so that's pretty much how I measure things. At some point in the future, when I heal up and everything, maybe I'll find some little project to do, and we'll cut some wood and maybe put something together. And for anybody that's maybe interested in this, this is, again, a Tape King talking tape measure. It's $159.95 on Amazon.com. It's kind of pricey. When I bought it a couple years ago, all I could say is that I wasn't happy with the price. But after I've had it for a while now, it really has come in handy. It's one of the best things I ever bought as a blind person. Absolutely a great investment for somebody's time. And it takes 2 AA batteries. But make sure you turn it on and off because it does eat them. Click Ruler, on the other hand, I think this thing was like $70 and it came with like 1 or 2 rods. And then I bought a couple more rods, which were like 10 or 12 bucks a piece. And if you go to the National Federation for the Blind, you can either order it online from there, or you can actually call up their phone number on their website and give them a call to order it. Well, anyway, thank you for watching, guys. Please subscribe and like my videos and click the notification bell for next time.